that you look at sport. Thank you, Soph.
All right, thank you so much, Sophie. Well, there's plenty to look at in the weather front. A massive system making its way across New South Wales today. Very warm ahead of it. Storms are part of it, but cooler behind it. Your local details after the break.
Transform your home into a haven with cool, pure, clean air, creating a world of perfect comfort. Take your home to the next level with the air specialists.
Well, late season warmth has certainly been the theme, but the cooler winds of autumn are ready to make another move our way. Checking in with some of these storm shots. It's a fantastic one from Tracy. Oldbar, very active over central northern New South Wales, and these big storm fronts have been making their way over the mountains, mostly hitting the mid-north coast over the last couple of days, and some pretty decent accumulations in there of 30 millimetres. Farmers certainly enjoying this run of wet weather. They're going to need it because they're going to dry out from here on in. That line of instability, once it clears, that's it. It'll be moving through overnight, and some of it will be clipping us overnight. So the early hours there and tonight, seeing some showers and storms move through. That system moving offshore, generally fine. Tomorrow looking pretty good, but here's our new southerly on the way. It's a huge high, so we're on the eastern side of it, and the fresher, cooler southerly winds are ready to make a bit of a move, and that's going to shut down all of the sunshine that will be served up throughout tomorrow, right throughout the northern rivers to Brisbane, looking very nice. But there's the showers starting to build throughout Melbourne, Canberra and Sydney as well, with a very consistent cool run on the way. For the Alice, 25-31 again for the Perth region. Locally today, we hit about 25s, 26s around the border towns and Ballina, 30 at Evans Head, 28 at Casino, and 29 for Grafton, with some of those storm cells moving through this evening, dragging in behind it the cooler southwesterly winds. And there's our southerly trend. Get ready for it. It's going to be with us for a while. And look at the temperatures dropping tomorrow night over the northern ranges. So here it comes, the cooler winds of autumn, and cooler nights are going to return. Generally fine, clear conditions. That whole system moving through tonight with the showers and storms isolated, then passing on by. Generally fine and sunny throughout tomorrow. It's a good looking day. Southerly winds, southwesterlies around to the southeast. All of this is for early morning shower activity, but that's going to clear quite quickly. Then it's going to warm to about 25, 27 degrees. So a little bit fresh tomorrow morning, a little bit cooler, but warming in the afternoon sunshine. But here we go now. We're ready for this southerly influence that's going to be with us for a while. It is going to generate a bit of new swell that'll run up the coast also. Tomorrow we've got the sun to rise at 6:07, down 5:25. It's an early morning high tide, 5:21, before sunrise. So quite high around sunrise, and then dropping right throughout the morning period, and then reaching the low just before midday or roundabouts. Then dropping back to the, or building back to the high again tomorrow night. So there's our wave, still over a metre, easterly direction, just below 9 seconds, wave period. It is going to get wet on the weekend, and it is going to be cool and overcast. Not fantastic conditions for a number of days there. Backing off a little bit into the middle of next week for our coast, but we are going to see some wet conditions, grey skies, and those cool southerly winds helping to keep temperatures down right across the entire region over the weekend. So the second half of the school holidays not quite as polished as the first, certainly not as warm, and that is the entire region from the Clarence to the Tweed as we check in now for the surf. And very nice conditions around Bella. A little bit of cloud though, but look at this, lovely, no complaints when you've got a lovely little beach break like this one. Now tomorrow, southwesterly winds, still might be able to find some beach breaks on offer, but then we're going to see some very consistent southerlies, but there's a new swell coming in behind it for the weekend. It'll be a case of hitting the point breaks. The colder autumn nights making a move.
Okay, thank you, Gav. That is NBN News.
So from all of the team,
Good night.
good night.